Alright, here we are, new DLC time. It is just past 7 p.m. here in Australia, which means the update is out. I've had a quick little check on the minimap, and I don't see anything yet, so I'm going to take a step outside, see if we get a phone call or a text message about what's going on, because for the first time in a while, I've sort of stayed off the internet for this update. I know the car wash is involved, but apart from that, I kind of don't really know what's going on. I know there's going to be vehicles and a business. That is pretty much it, but that's what happens in every single update, so it's not that different from usual. Is this what we're doing? Martin Madrazo? Money fronts. Yep, that's the new DLC. All right, let's head on over there and see what Martin... Hello. Now, as I'm sure I said in the intro, we have $25 million in the account, so I'm going to go ahead and buy all the vehicles, the businesses that are here to offer for this DLC, this update, and hopefully it comes with some pretty interesting stuff. I've been a little bit disappointed by the past couple of DLCs, so let's hope that Rockstar step their game up. Okay, LSIA, here I am. We going upstairs? Yep, we are. Okay, let's land the bike right here. I'm sure no one's going to come and kill me. I highly doubt that.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Get in. Quickly.
Hello, Martin.
You ready? All right. Come on, driver. Let's go. See.
Is this our first time seeing Martin in GTA Online? Like, in person?
This guy, his name is Favor.
I feel like it is.
The banker. Every dollar in this fucking town, it goes through him. He's my guy. He's El Rubio's guy. Anybody who's in charge of anybody, their guy. And here he is now. He asked for you personally. I'm surprised it took so long. Now listen, just let me do the talking, okay? Your style of conversation, it's so, well, you know.
Non-existent? Yeah.
Hello. I'm only here for 24 hours. If they're serious about this, they'll show me the property. How many buyers can they have in a state that pays 80% tax?
By the way, don't mention his fucking shoes. Okay. Knock, knock.
Ah, Martin.
Here he is. Hello, how are you, Mr. Faber?
I am well. Patricia, Miguel, they are?
Oh, fine.
Ah, I've heard your name from a number of my clients. You've made some of them a lot of money, directly and indirectly.
I feel like I'm severely underdressed for this.
Well,
I do not fit the part at all. I look like a mess.
Told you
Oh,
about
God.
me? Well, fundamentally, I offer financial services. It's all very technical.
He didn't pour anything from that.
Cheers.
Most financiers help their clients
All right.
minimize tax. I help mine pay just enough to keep the accountants away. Very important if you wish to enjoy all this.
Exactly.
A financial network such as mine requires a number of businesses who are willing to collaborate. I am offering you an opportunity to be such a partner. My people, your people, it will be mutually beneficial. Mr. DeAngelis here has compiled a portfolio of suitable possibilities, just small to begin with.
Yes, there are a couple we could start with.
I think perhaps the details can wait until I am out of earshot. Raf is one of my most trusted consultants. He will ensure that everything is running smoothly. And should anything stop running, well, I am certain you will tell me.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's it?
That's it.
Gentlemen, come on.
Okay.
Let's go.
Great. All right, Dan. Thank you for your time.
Oh, not the toe shoes. That's what he was talking about. Oh, God.
Goodbye, Raf.
Dude likes flexibility in his feet. I respect it, but Jesus.
Gracias. You know, Ralph, you should meet my son, Miguel. He could show you around.
We already met. Bahamas 2 years ago.
Dale.
Yes, sir. So, the businesses you want invested, these are legitimate enterprises, low profile, cash intensive. I found hands-on a car wash in Strawberry. You want to start there. Meanwhile, I'll run some background checks on a couple of others, potentially very lucrative if you decide to purchase them. Just run them, show them some love, you know? Just keep that cash flow moving. We need a steady, legit revenue stream. Then, I get a tap on the shoulder from Mr. Faber, we mix in some cash assets off the books, and...
Money laundering.
You say it how it is, Mr. Madrazo. I respect that. I do. Old school. Boom. Anyway, if you choose to go forward, I'll fix what needs to be fixed. You get what I'm saying? I'll take care of the books, you take care of the problems. Mr. Faber says he wants you to be the boss, so hey, you're the boss.
You got that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, looks like we're here.
Yep. Beautiful. Hey, just one more thing, between us girls. You mentioned my boss's name to anybody? Anybody? We both end up like his last guy in LS. Dead. Obviously.
Think it over, huh?
To be young and scared. Good luck. Vámonos.
Yes, sir.
Here's our new business, the car wash. How lovely, how quaint. Now, I just want to mention, I don't know if I'm even going to keep it in the video, but that cutscene, this may sound weird to say, was really high quality. Hello, throaty glasses. I don't know if there's a difference, but it felt like a much well put together cutscene than we've had recently. Something about like the shot and just like quality of it all just felt really good. There's a positive note for you, Rockstar. Good job on the cutscene. But let's get into actually getting ourselves the business. So instead of buying it on a website, we actually just come here in person and buy it. Much more similar to how you do in story mode after you beat the game. Well, just at some point in the game. I can't remember. I haven't played in a while. So we head inside there. Nope. How do we actually... Oh, here. Property foreclosure. Right on the D-pad. $1 million for the hands-on car wash. Owning this business will also boost the value of products sold from a counterfeit cash factory. Interesting. So we're seeing this being sort of interlaced with other businesses, which is definitely a unique factor. I wish they did it more, so it's good to see. And now that we've bought it, I'm assuming we can head inside. Oh, we have to go to the garage. Never mind. God, another safe. They love putting these in every single business. I mean, they're usually fine, but the recent safes in some of the businesses have been really, really low money per hour. So let's hope this one's a little bit better. But here's a business, similar sort of setup we see in the bail office, I feel, where you just have a small little room with a desk and computer. We have one safe there. But then we also have this here, which is money earned from completing jobs for Raph will be placed here after he's laundered it. So do you have to come ahead and collect money from this business every single time instead of just getting it after doing a mission? That's interesting. And then here, obviously, we have the safe, daily income. Oh, interesting. So we get 1.5k from the warehouses, we get 1.5k from the vehicle, and then a different amount from each other business. So sort of like the nightclub where having the other businesses helps you actually get more money. And we have two new ones, the Smoke on the Water business and the Higgins Heli Tours, which will also give us 750 a day each. So it's not a huge amount, but an extra, 26, 27k per day isn't horrible. And that's just a safe, not even the missions themselves or the business. So, could be worse. Now we have a car in here. This is not my car. Can I use this? No. So do we just not get a garage slot? Okay. He's just showing off his car to flex for no reason. That's fine. Is what it is. Now let's go ahead and see what the actual business is about. Expand operation. Okay, so here's the other two businesses we can buy. The Smoke on the Water, which is a smoke shop. Team workflow, touching base, into play. With the Smoke on the Water, you can say goodbye to your corporate jargon, put up your fee, be your own boss, and spark up a generous amount of your own 100% legal product and all contact your own revenue, or I can speak well. We'll do the channel color. We'll do orange. 860,000 for that. Not too terrible. And then we have the Heli-Tour business as well, which is 900,000. So all up, that's 1 million plus 900k plus 860, 1.78 mil for the three businesses. Not too bad, honestly. About the same as what the Mackenzie Field air hangar cost in total for three businesses. Yet to see if they're going to be good money makers, but that's what we're going to find out very soon, hopefully. But now we can access the laptop itself, see what the actual business has got us doing. And it's not a website. It's an interaction menu again. I'm kind of getting sick of this, but it is what it is. So we have three options for the three businesses. Car wash, we can wash customers' cars to reduce the heat at the car wash. There's a heat bar on the bottom right. So I'm assuming after a certain amount of money laundered, the cops are going to get suspicious. So you got to do some actual car washing, which I'm sure is just the most fun of activities. Then we also have a money laundering option for requesting work from Raph to do money laundering and then do some bigger jobs for Mr. Faber. Interesting. Let's go ahead and start off with doing some purchasing of vehicles. So we have three new cars here. The Karen Everon RS, 1.65 or 1.66 million for this. We'll go ahead and buy that, send it to the auto shop for customization. Then we got to the Ubermarkt Sentinel GTS, which is 1.69 with the trade price, which we have to complete all deliveries for Quickie Farm. Don't even know what that is, but we'll go ahead and do that later. We'll just go ahead and buy it now for 2.1 mil. And then we have the Dubachi Rapid GTX, which is a very nice, I'm assuming supercar, maybe just a sports car. Bit more expensive, 2.7 million. But like I said, we got the cash. We got the cash. And maybe we'll have another one over in San Andreas Super Sport Autos. 2 more. The Anis Hardy for 1.3 million, which is a ridiculous price for this type of vehicle, but Rockstar are very good at scamming us at the moment. And the Karen Woodlander, not that I really want to buy the soccer mobile, but we'll go ahead and do it anyways, just to go ahead and check it out. Oh, we have a police bike. Okay. And it comes with exclusive clothing. It is $5 million though. Holy shit, that is expensive. And to get the trade prize, we have to complete the slush fund as part of the Cluckenbell Farm Raid Leader and complete 3 different dispatch works, which I'm pretty sure I've done on this account. So I don't know why I don't have that unlocked. Do we just buy it? I mean, 5 million's a lot of money. Ah, screw it. We're being lazy. But I think that should be it, unless we have a new bicycle. And we don't. Okay, they're all the vehicles. So I'm going to go ahead and check those out, customize them, because this is a spending spree after all. I do want to buy the new vehicles and check them out. All right, here are the new cars, and we'll go from right to left, since these are the more boring vehicles. What just happened though? Oh, my police bike got delivered. We'll leave that for a little bit. We'll start with this car. I'm probably not going to upgrade the engine and transmission on this because I don't think I'll be using it that much, but I will go ahead and see what, like, more visual customizations it does have. Because while I do still have 8 million left, I don't know if I'm going to have enough for all the vehicles, so I just want to be a little bit careful here. Now, with the exhausts, yeah, pretty standard. The main thing I really look for with the new DLC vehicles are the liveries, because they are the most interesting customization options you usually get. And this one does have a surprising amount for the type of car it is. I was not expecting this. We have the Backside Surfco logo on here, which actually, while it's tacky, it does look, it's a nice design. I do like it. We've Urban Fighter, Karen Performance, Ego Chaser. I mean, I kind of prefer the more sleek ones. I kind of like this white or red stripe going down it. Or we'll go with the black one. I'll go with the black stripe and change the actual color of the car to, I think, white, honestly. And while it definitely looks even more like a mum car now, I don't care. Okay, we have no secondary color options available for now because we need to get different parts in the car. I mean, there's not a whole lot you can do with this car. You can get a spoiler on it, which is a bit dumb, but I'll get the car secondary wing. I mean, if we actually go ahead and do the red here, we can go ahead and change the livery back to that red one as well. And that sort of looks fine. I mean, if we want to roleplay as a 40-year-old mother with 3 kids going to soccer practice, hey, this car's for you. I don't know how good it's going to be in terms of driving around the map, but variety is always good. I can't complain about that. And you know what? For no upgrades on this thing, it's actually quite zippy already. I've just witnessed a murder. Yeah, this is actually surprisingly rapid for having not a single upgrade on it. What the hell? I was not expecting this. Fair play. Rockstar have actually given us a pretty good SUV. And to be honest, like, the SUVs are a vehicle class that have been getting actually pretty decent vehicles over the past couple of years. But yeah, this might be one of the best ones of them. I can't lie. Let's move on to the next car. Getting a little bit more interesting now. We have a sedan. Yeah, really the peak of excitement. Yes, the Anis Hardy, not exactly giving me a Hardy right now, but hopefully some customization can change that. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for the Japanese taxi cab livery. I don't know what colors Japanese taxi cabs are usually. Well, I just did some searching. They seem to be multiple colors. I see some black ones, but I also see some yellow ones and also some weirdly like dew green ones, like this sort of color. And honestly, it doesn't look terrible. It's really out there, but it's not too bad, honestly. Although we can get a roll cage. I don't know what taxi driver needs a roll cage, but I certainly do. We do have front and rear bumpers as well. We'll go for performance bumper. Yeah, why not? And do we have a performance rear bumper? No, we do not. I will go ahead and get the time attack bumper. Car's actually looking kind of sick now. I wasn't expecting much from this thing, but it kind of goes hard. Oh, speaking of hardy. Oh, you know what? Oh, you know what? Oh, sorry. That is ridiculous. It's a bit too much for me personally. I like some of the smaller exhausts, like that one. Yeah, let's go with the angled blast pipes. Chassis, that's what I've already done, my bad. And you know what? I will go ahead and upgrade this one because I'm interested to see if it's actually going to be a fire car to drive. I have good hopes for this, I can't lie. It does look pretty decent. Whoa, okay, yeah, okay, this car's actually kind of sick. I feel like I gotta go for that, right? I just have to. I can't get a car like that and not just soup it out in the best way possible. I can put the plate on the left. Oh, yes. I mean, we can go lime green. It's close enough, I guess. Oh my. I was not expecting this. You can really soup this car out. Holy shit. I'm kind of regretting going down the taxi vibe now. Although that kind of adds to the charm of it, honestly. Yeah, I'm sorry I even doubted this car. It is badass. We'll go ahead and get some bulletproof tires. Like I've said before, I typically like keeping the tires default, just a personal preference, but we'll go ahead and get some tire smoke as well. Just get black, why not? And honestly, I'm ready to take this thing for a spin. This could be one of my new favorite vehicles. The customization is really sick, and I have fully upgraded this one, so hopefully we get some speed, and we can do taxi work in this. Oh my god. Not that taxi work is in any way a profitable way to make money, but this will definitely speed things up. That is a really cool addition from Rockstar, being able to do taxi work in a car this quick. I might have to make a video on that, see how much better it is, because that's quite interesting. If you want to see me do like an hour of taxi work with this thing, leave me a comment below, because I am certainly down to do so. Yeah, good speed. Car looks just sensational in all honesty. Handling, I haven't done many corners, but handling seems to be pretty good for sedans, which aren't known to be like the best driving cars in the world. Get some drifting out there. I'm sure with some drift tires on this would be a badass, like, not JDM car. Actually, is that a JDM car? Is Anis a Japanese car manufacturer in GTA? I'm not actually sure. But yeah, I think the other vehicles in this DLC are going to have to pull out a lot for them to be favored over this for me. This has really taken my heart and my soul. Surprising that I still have one after the ghosting, but hey, done good in my books. I think that is genuinely one of my favorite cars Rockstar have added in past DLCs. I know it's not like a crazy sleek sports car or supercar, but it's just unique, which is the one thing I kind of hope for 12 years into this game. But speaking of sleek sports car, let's move on to the Dubachi Rapid GTX, and it is a sports car, not a super. Now, once again, livery time. Are you going to give us anything interesting? I mean, cool sleek design, definitely a fan. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, I think we're going to go for this. Multi-stripes mono, and for respray, part of me is honestly tempted to stick with black. Never mind, I'm going candy red. I've never had a car in this color before, and it looks pretty sweet. Give me like candy red with some like pinkish undertones. Yeah, there we go. Hot pink under there. Secondary color. I'm assuming we don't have many secondary color things on the car yet, but I think we'll go ahead and make it white anyways. Hood we can change, although I don't really want anything in the middle because I feel like it affects the design a bit too much. Yeah, that just goes over like those lines in the middle. I think I'll just go for the street hood. Secondary sport mirrors. Those are interesting, but honestly kind of ugly. I kind of prefer that. Now we should be able to get a red plate that matches beautifully. Rear diffuser. I like that one. Roll cage again. Why not? Winged skirt, secondary trim, some front splitters. I don't really like the large ones because I feel like they fuck you up when driving. Just go for the secondary with splitter. Any big spoilers? That is a big spoiler, yes, but I prefer the sleek ones. We don't really have a secondary one, which is what I was kind of hoping for. I mean, the big chassis mounted one isn't too bad. We'll go for that. Sun strips, I do not like. Suspension down, transmission up, turbo up. Vents on the side, we'll go for a secondary one. Wheels, like I said, keep it the same. Get bulletproof tires, white tire smoke, and that is the car. Now, I do want to check if this is HSW upgradable. I didn't read when I was on the website. Rapid GTX, it is not. You can get a missile lock-on jammer, but no HSW. I don't think you can get HSW for any of these vehicles, actually. Oh no, you can get HSW on the fucking... Out of every vehicle they chose to give it to, they gave it to this. You know, Rockstar, whatever. You do you, man. Now, I do think there is a actual supercar coming later in the DLC with drip feed content, but for now, this is sort of the big, expensive, sleek vehicle. So what does it have to offer? And it honestly does not feel that much quicker than the fucking taxi, which is concerning considering this is a sports car. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm sure there'll be some technical GTA YouTubers out there doing, you know, comparisons with speed and all that. But yeah, this really doesn't feel that much quicker, in all honesty. I mean, it's a nice looking car. Definitely fine to drive around, but it's not as quick as I thought it would be. Definitely doesn't feel anywhere near the speed of like the Niobe or some of the other recent sport cars added in other DLCs. It's not bad by any means, but it does definitely feel a bit more mellow, sort of middle of the pack, maybe, I guess you'd say. Which, hey, again, no problem with that. We have a lot of fast sport cars. I just sort of expected a little bit more. It's just decent, you know? But for 2.7 million, I don't know if that's worth it, gonna be honest. Kind of a bit overpriced in my opinion. Okay, here we have the Ubermarked Sentinel GTS, also a sports car, so we'll have something to compare it to in the same category. But like the other one, we'll go ahead and upgrade this as well. But first of all, as always, livery. Oh, pink stripes. That's kind of cool. Oh, interesting. I don't know if I like this, but I think I just have to pick it due to how unique it is, even if it is a little bit of an eyesore. Now, how is the color underneath going to change how this looks? All that? Oh no, it does change quite a bit actually. Oh, actually, now I kind of like it. Now I kind of fuck with it. The hot pink works, in my opinion. Another roll cage. Seems like every car has one. Can change the roof. Can we go no roof? No, but we can get a surfboard or a roof box. I'm gonna go with the surfboard. We're definitely heading to the beach. Each of us get away with this car. A spoiler as well. Do we go for a ridiculous one? I think we just have to. Yeah, go for the biggest spoiler we can get. Pink tire smoke. And that is it for this car. Now, I have higher hopes. I don't know why. Something about this car just tells me it's going to be a bit of a beast. Let's take this thing for a little spin. And no, it's slower than last car. Fair enough. Can't really complain. I think this is more a car for style rather than anything. Has a good amount of customization options. It's got the beach board on top. The beach board? The surfboard? Longboard? Whatever. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's a little bit slower than the last one. Not by much. Whoa. Sorry for the murder. But yeah, no, I fuck with it. Definitely one of the more unique liveries we've seen in the game for sure. I mean, that and the anime titties that we get on every couple of cars. Nothing to, you know, write home about, but it's all right. I mean, I wish I had a more thorough way of testing and reviewing these cars apart from just doing a small customization and driving up the road. But hey, that's how you get my opinion. And my opinion is objective fact. Okay, moving on to our penultimate vehicle, final car. So we still have the police bike left. And this is the big pickup truck, the Karen Everon RS. Another SUV. And considering how quick the other SUV was, I'm also expecting big things from this boy. We have a hot pink camo on it. Or we have this half coat white paint, which I'm going to go for. Yeah, I don't know what this design is, but I'm sticking with it. Weird ass green white flip thing. I don't really know. Don't judge me. I'm making quick decisions because I want to get this video out fast. Yeah, sure. Go ahead and get that. Let's keep the grill as it is. Not really a big fan of the engine sticking out there. We'll just go for the street hood. Spoiler. Oh, sick. Hell yeah. I don't know what I like the best. I feel like I gotta go for the big tires though. Again, if something is unique and interesting, that's probably what I'm going to put on the car because there's so many vehicles in this game. I just want them to be interesting to drive around. But that is how a new SUV done. It's very, very low to the ground with the suspension, which I don't know if I like that, to be honest. I feel like stock might be better, but I'm going to keep it on competition because if it's more expensive, it's better. That's how everything works in life. All right, new SUV. It is a big boy. And honestly, it doesn't feel... No, it's definitely slower than the other SUV for sure. It's not too bad though, to be honest. It's really not that slow. Again, not as slow as you would think it would be for a giant like pickup truck type vibe. And I feel like I got a lot more height there than I did with the other car. It's not fast in the sport car, is it? If I find out tomorrow when someone puts up a video comparing these cars that this is fast in the sport car, I'm gonna have a word with Rockstar Games. Because that doesn't make any sense. Honestly, pretty stable handling as well, though. It doesn't have the sharpest turning angle, but it's not drifting all over the place. And it's powerful, that's for sure. Jesus. Helps him parallel park into heaven. Yeah, this car's got some power to it, but also the civilians are really fucking me up for no reason. Can you let me go? But there are all the cars done, and I don't know if you can tell, but I certainly have a favorite. It's not even really close in all honesty. The Japanese taxi cab is just by far the most interesting and fun vehicle here. I mean, they're not bad. Like, pretty decent designs I feel like we got here, but this is definitely my favorite so far. Now, finally, we have the new police bike, which not only gives us a actual police bike we can buy for once, but a new outfit, which I think is the first time in GTA Online we can actually buy police clothes, which is, you know, concerning considering how long the game has been out, but cool to see nonetheless. Let's go ahead and upgrade this thing. Can't imagine there's going to be too much on a bike, but maybe I'll be proven wrong. I mean, we can get this big, fairing at the front, although I don't really like it all that much. Kind of prefer just like that, I think. Front mud guards, I like the default one. Okay, now we get the police liveries, of course. Yeah, you don't really get much variety with these. It's just sort of a small logo and symbol. We'll go ahead and do stealth. That's usually the one I go for these police cars and bikes, I guess. Now we do have the panniers on the side, which I'm going to leave off. Crash bars, which I'll go ahead and get the enforcer ones. Top box, highway patrol kit, why not? And emergency lighting, will get whatever has the most. Well, there's a police bike, not really the most interesting design. It's a police bike. You kind of get what you're given. Let's go ahead and see if it's actually pretty quick. I mean, I doubt it's going to stand up to like a Hokuto drag or a Tron bike or anything, but maybe we have a new decent little bike to get around on here, especially for dispatch missions. Not that I play them at all, but could be nice. Alrighty, it's, I mean, you can pop a wheelie. That's always nice. It's nothing special though. It's a cop bike. I mean, again, really good for impending death. I feel like with a lot of vehicles that have been getting added in the past few DLCs, very good for like role-playing or if you're personally interested in like cop vehicles and the style of them. For general gameplay, like efficiency, trying to grind missions or do races, this isn't gonna be in your rotation at all. It's sort of average to slow. There's a lot better bikes in this game. But again, if you want to cosplay as a cop, which I don't know why you'd want to, but if you want to, It's not a bad vehicle. Yeah, solid like 6 out of 10. And Vincent is talking to my ear, whispering me sweet nothings. Never mind, this bike is a 10 out of 10. So yeah, as you can see, you can do dispatch work on this, which is obviously nice. But like I said, I believe you can go ahead and purchase a police uniform now. So let me head to the clothes shop to see if that's actually an option. So we have outfits law enforcement. We have a news outfit and a summer highway patrol. No, this is from Agents of Sabotage. Wait, where's like the new stuff? That is a new outfit. I'm just an idiot and didn't realize. Actually, let me do one final thing. Because this vehicle is the only one that has the HSW upgrade, I feel I have to go ahead and do the upgrade to really give the car justice. We have enough money left, so let's go ahead and upgrade it here first since we didn't do that already. I know I'll go ahead and do the HSW afterwards, so I don't know if even upgrading this is worth it. But let me go ahead and do it. Screw it. Because I was quite surprised by the speed of this thing when I was just driving it unupgraded. So I feel like I should at least do my due diligence and try to see what the maximum potential of this car is. 855k. Okay, I mean, HSW upgrades are never cheap, but it always still shocks me how expensive they can be. Let's go ahead and get this thing done. So I'm intrigued to go ahead and try the HSW time trial this week, which isn't too bad of one. So let's go ahead and see if it's easy to use. Okay, the acceleration is slow, but it does pick up eventually. Oh, the handling is... I meant to do that. All right, time to test if it can beat a time trial, which I'm pretty sure the HSW time trials are made so that every single HSW car can beat it, but I just want to take a gander. Anyways, that's really unfortunate. All right, down here. Oh God, really? The grass got me? Okay, you really need... God damn, the coding of these vehicles. If they do this again in GTA 6, I'm gonna be pissed, because it is ridiculous. They literally drive into you, on purpose, continuously, just to ruin your day. That's gonna be a close one, but we did do it. So, even with multiple mess-ups, you can actually complete the time trial with this hunk of a boy. So if you wanted to know, there you go. Now, I think that's going to be it for this video. I mainly just wanted to do a quick spending spree, buy all the cool new vehicles and the businesses. We spent just around $20 million, I do believe, and there may be some more expenses with the business going forward. But in the next video, in a few days, I'll be going over all the different missions, both the money laundering missions and the Mr. Faber work. So if you want to see that, make sure to stick around, maybe subscribe if you haven't already. I'd appreciate it. And yeah, we'll go ahead and see if this business is profitable, or obviously it's profitable, if it's good for money making very, very soon. So stick around for that. I'll see you next time.